Many years ago, Aboriginal people were discriminated against overtly in the law. For example, Aboriginal people went to prison if they practiced their own culture, if they potlunched. Counselling Association of BC started called the Skid Row area of Vancouver, and it really started a situation in the courts of Aboriginals with a lot of foresight. Saw that the Aboriginal people were being discriminated against, and a lot of them were pleading guilty when they shouldn't be pleading guilty. The group of Aboriginals decided that they would volunteer and set up an organization to assist people in the Aboriginals in the court system, and they did so.
My role as a Native court worker is when I go to court and I see a person of Aboriginal ancestry. As I go up to that person, I introduce myself and I ask them for their name and what they are charged with, and I try. There is a need for this. We need to help our Aboriginal people. There's just not enough representation.
In the federal system, we're rated as Aboriginal, even though we're a small part of it. In British Columbia, it's a little bit different, but not much. It's about 1 in 5 are Aboriginal. So the association to give Aboriginal people a better understanding of what their rights were before the court and what opportunities getting representation and legal counsel. Since the early 70s, I'm happy to say that we offer alcohol and drug counseling services, workers, family court workers. We have people who assist in getting Aboriginal people to detox centers, so it's become a much broader organization.
The individual had gone through courts for his whole life from the age of 14. The court worker used the individual's resources in the community to help this individual and provide options to the court. It actually wasn't one where it was actually just housing an individual, but actually rehabilitating an individual.
Our purpose and our strength as an organization is to be able to see ourselves through the eyes of our clients and be able to understand each person as an individual, and they connect up with us.
The Native Court Worker is one of the oldest Aboriginal social services, and in 2013 we're celebrating our 40th year. And board members, I might add, who are Métis and or who are status and non-status Aboriginal, and who come from the various Aboriginal communities.
One thing that I am most proud of is the organization itself has maintained the employees. Most of them are 20 years and up.
What keeps our employees specific? They actually love their individual. If it was actually, we
enjoy almost all of the major Aboriginal political organizations. I'm happy to say that the provincial court judges, the prosecutors, the Bar Association, the lawyers, and others who work in the court system also recognize the value
only
of the court.
Aboriginal group in British Columbia data services to Aboriginal people in conflict with the law, courthouses around the province. So the service is always there. Organizations do come and go, have still remained and are still well respected by non-Aboriginal.
There's an Aboriginal person in British Columbia who wants to understand the law, or who is facing charges, or who finds themselves in court for any other reason, I encourage them to call the Native court workers. But I also encourage the Aboriginal communities to dialogue with their court worker more and realize what an opportunity they have if they've got a court worker.
comes up and actually says, hey, you saved my life. You've made a difference in my life, and I'm planning on helping me and my family and my community accept me. So that, I'd say that was probably our greatest benefit. No, the dollar isn't it. It's never been the reward. It's the reward of the community, making a safer place.